So ARRMA recently announced a new RC car called the Quake. Now I'm seeing lots of videos dropping on this one from many different RC creators. It's getting a lot of praise. A lot of people are saying it's really good. It's one of the best beginner options out there. Excellent platform. I just want to give you my opinion on all of this today. We're also going to take a look at the video that ARRMA posted over on their YouTube channel, because yes, I do agree it does look fantastic, but there's a couple of things I want to mention which I don't think anyone else has really mentioned yet. I'm not going to be a party pooper on this one. You know, I'm not looking to bring this down. I'm not looking to bring ARRMA down, but you know, I'm all for transparency and I'm all for telling the truth and giving my honest opinion, which I'm fully entitled to do. And that's what a lot of you guys love about my channel. I just say it how it is. So what we'll do first is take a look at the video that ARRMA posted up over on their channel, and then we'll kind of have a little bit of a chat about the Quake and what I think of it, my initial take on it. Now, I haven't actually got one. ARRMA doesn't support, Horizon doesn't support the UK market. They don't really send UK creators cars to test on their channels. We're always very late to the party when it comes to getting anything Horizon. So ARRMA haven't sent me one. I'm not annoyed by that because I'm going to get one anyway. You know, I'll buy it with my own money. I'll give it a fair test, and then of course I'll post that up on my channel, my main channel, beyondRC. But for the time being, let's take a look at the video, and then we'll kind of go through it a little bit, and we'll talk a little bit more about what I think of it and some of the things that I don't like about it. Well, I think it's quite clear. ARRMA know how to put together a promotional video. Now, initially, I actually really like it. I think it looks really cool. I like the name. I think the colour choices are good. The red, the pink/purple and the green. I really like the body styles as well. I think it's fair to say that whoever's designing these things are doing incredibly well. Of course, it's based on the Gorgon platform, which is tried and tested. We know it's a good, solid beginner platform. Obviously, two-wheel drive, all the power's going through the rear, and trucks like that are always going to be good fun. Now, at the skate park here, as we're seeing on the video, it does look very impressive. It does look like it's going to be a lot of fun because it does have brushless electronics compared to the old brushed Gorgon, which is still brushed. A lot of us thought they were going to produce a brushless version of that. So I'm surprised they haven't actually, and I'm surprised they've gone for a totally different truck. I was really expecting it to be a brushless Gorgon, which may still happen. Yeah, you know, I can't be too negative on this truck when it comes to its looks and how it's performing and everything else, judging by the video, because it seems to be that it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, the only thing I would say is, which kind of gets me a little bit worried, which not many channels have really mentioned in too much detail, is the 223S ESC issues, which I had. Now, I tested the Granite, I tested the Vortex. the 223 with the 223S ESCs, all of which had issues. You know, I was doing the speed testing, the cars were cutting out. Is that going to be the same story on this? And people are arguing, saying, well, you need to use good batteries. Now, I think that's a load of BS, you know, to put it politely, because I can go and grab one of my old 3S BLX trucks now. I can go and grab a 4 or 5 year old LiPo battery, which has been cycled 120 times, and I'll go and have fun with it. And the truck's not going to cut out. Nothing's going to happen. It'll be a good, you know, it'll be a good time. Why should people be blaming poor quality batteries? I don't think that's a valid argument anymore. I think we just need to say the 223S ESCs just aren't very good, very temperamental. I've even seen channels who are using Spectrum batteries, the ones recommended on the box, who were still getting issues. You know, the cars were cutting out. Yeah, I just think the 223S ESCs are overly sensitive, you know, overly sensitive when it comes to battery choice. If they don't like, you know, if the electronics don't like what they're seeing, and then the truck just shuts down, I don't think it was a good move by ARRMA. You know, the way I see it is, if it wasn't broken, don't fix it. There was nothing wrong with the 3S BLX electronics on the previous trucks, so why change it now? You know, the only thing I can think of is cost savings, maybe. You know, are they trying to sell more Spectrum transmitters, because there's a way to bind the 2-in-1 ESC to the Spectrum transmitters, I believe. I don't know if that's certain models, but I'm pretty sure you can bind the 2-in-1 ESCs, the 223S ESCs, to a lot of the Spectrum transmitters now. You know, was that one of the reasons why they've done this as another selling point, to try and sell more transmitters? Because when you look at all the good affordable transmitters out there from Radio Master and Fly Sky and all the others, maybe Spectrum transmitters aren't doing that well. Switching to a 2-in-1 ESC that binds to a Spectrum transmitter, you know, again, this is just my theory on it. I think it may have played a part. My opinion, don't expect anyone to agree with that. But initially, you know, looking at the video, I'm just going to hit play on it again. Looking at the video, I actually really like it. You know, I really like the look of it. I really like the colour scheme, the paint scheme, whatever you want to call it. I just think it looks like a really solid beginner option. Just like the Gorgon, you know, another solid option. Reminds me a lot of the Stampede. Looks like a lot of fun. But I have to say, the one thing that worries me is the electronics. You know, are there going to be issues with the electronics? Again, parts availability for us in the UK is questionable when it comes to price. It's never that hard to get the parts, but it's the actual price of the parts which concerns me. Yeah, other than those two things, looks like a very cool, very solid truck, which I'm very, very interested in giving a go. And I'm looking forward to giving one a go, actually. So once I can get my hands on one, once they're available here in the UK, I'll grab one, take it out, give it a rip, hopefully have no issues at all, and I'll be saying, fantastic truck, excellent beginner choice, go and get one. We can only hope. Yeah, I just wanted to do a little bit of a reaction video just to give you my initial impressions. I know it's not as good as having the actual truck here, where I can give you my proper take on it. But again, like I say, you know, the UK creators aren't really supported by Horizon for some reason. I don't think the UK is seen as a very important market, which I find surreal and crazy, but I think that's just the way it is. But yeah, once I have a physical one, expect a video on it, and hopefully it's a good one. Alright guys, just wanted to give you my initial impressions, my reaction. Hopefully I can get one of these soon. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you think the 223S ESCs are an issue, or, you know, if you've got some of the previous trucks and you've never had any problems. Let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.